Hey, what do you say? Episode 134 of the running journey about to get going. It's me, it's my bro, it's Simo, Chris Morissette, fresh off IRONMAN Wisconsin. We're going to break that down. It's a recap episode of IRONMAN Wisconsin. It's also a preview episode because Charlie starts IRONMAN World Championship a few days after you are going to listen to this episode. So Sunday, September 14th, Charlie is doing the IRONMAN World Championships. He talks about his goals. Follow him if you're bored and you want to. Follow him on the IRONMAN app. It's super fun following IRONMAN. I like it. Some might call that a pretty boring hobby, but I loved it. I loved my day following Simo. I also followed my buddy Trav Jansen, who ran the Queen City Marathon last weekend. It's fun. It's fun to follow these things. And last thing I'll tell you is weather is cooling down and what's happening to all your race times. Hopefully they're getting faster. These track sessions for me have been going awesome. I was down on myself for the longest time. I'm starting to think that there's a chance at sub 3. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. All right, episode 134 of the running journey, Simo's recap and Charlie's preview episode, IRONMAN Wisconsin and IRONMAN Nice. Enjoy, guys.
All right, I've pressed the record button. I figured this out. We're here live from 3 different spots on the planet. Simo, Charlie, myself, recording this episode. Great to have you here, Simo.
Great to be here.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for making the time. Charlie, you were just saying while we were off air, as we say in the radio biz and in the podcast business, as we were off air, you were saying it was fun to track and to rank. Because I was asking you questions about the rankings, and I was like, I don't understand. And you said you were going back in your time and checking your historical performance.
Yeah, it was. My historical performance. No, I was following Simo over the weekend. Yeah,
I know, but you just said before Simo got on, man, I did well in my triathlon last year. Holy, I did well. I was like, yeah, you crushed it, Charlie.
I don't remember it. Yeah, it went really well. I was in good shape.
But today's not about Charlie. Yeah. It will be at the end of this episode. This episode, we're going to do a recap episode with Simo, who just came back from Madison, Wisconsin. I think like last night you probably got back.
Yeah, I got here last night.
Just did IRONMAN Wisconsin, the full length, not the half, like the full IRONMAN, his first ever IRONMAN. Simo's been on the show quite a bit, so we've been living vicariously. Well, Charlie and Simo have done a ton of training together for this Ironman. Their Ironmans are a week apart. Charlie, you leave for IRONMAN Nice tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow. Okay, so by the time you guys are listening to this episode, Charlie's already in Nice with the family. So it'll be kind of a 2-pronged episode. First, we want to hear about Simo. We want to get the lowdown, and then we'll do a little bit of a kind of send-off party for Charlie. So Simo, let's start with an open-ended question. How do you feel right now?
I'm feeling pretty dinged up. A little run down. But I mean, nothing too bad. I just need a couple days here, and I think I'll rebound pretty quick. A little tough getting down the stairs. Really tough peeling myself out of the car when we got home last night. Like I felt fine driving, and then when I got out of the car, I was like, oh God.
Wait, you're saying 11 hours in the car wasn't good on your body?
It was an enjoyable day, but it was rough getting out of that car for sure. The last thing I wanted to do was unpack the car when I got home.
You leave that in there and you deal with it tomorrow. That's
he's got to take care of his baby.
My bike had to get out of there.
Oh yeah, the bike. Yeah. Okay, so you're. Well, I mean, you know this, but you're supposed to be sore after Ironman. You're supposed to be hurt. Would you say you're more or less sore than after, I don't know, the backyard?
That was different. I would say my legs feel very similar to just after an all-out marathon. Just cement.
You were in a wheelchair after the backyard.
Yeah, that was
a little
different.
Yeah.
Okay, so big picture before we get into your race.
Yeah.
I'll kind of break down your time. So you ended up doing an 11-hour Ironman in Wisconsin. So 11 hours and 3 minutes. Decent swim, 119. Really, really strong bike, 5 hours and 14 minutes. And I think a strong run considering how hard you went on the bike, 4:16. How do you feel about those times?
I'm really happy with my swim time considering like Charlie knows I cramp all the time, and I started cramping on the second loop of the swim. So I had to do like, the doggy paddle, kind of sit there and wait it out, so I lost a little bit of time there. But I mean, yeah, like happy with the swim, like just mentally, I was happy I was able to remain poised during that time, because cramping in the middle of a lake with in the middle of an Ironman is tough, I think, to get through. And I was able to kind of wait it out and keep going. So I'm just really proud of that. Bike time, really, really happy with it considering everything. And yeah, I think I just biked within my means, and yeah, happy with that. And then
Within my means.
well, I just
ripped the course apart.
Well, yeah, we can get into it, but I'm just
we will.
I'm happy with the time, and then the run is the run. I mean, yeah, kind of unacceptable, I think, but
unacceptable.
I'm a little disappointed in it, but
unacceptable. Simo, come on, dude.
Yeah,
unacceptable.
I just know. Like, I mean, I couldn't have done any better at the time, but I know that, like, I don't know. That's
Charlie. Do you want to get into this right now? Do you want to put Simo in his place, or do you want me to?
Yeah.
First Ironman. I mean, I know Simo's put in a lot of training, and he was expecting better. But that first Ironman, it's like it's kind of like you're just learning a new. Like, it's not like a half Ironman. It's not like, it's just different. I mean, I think you did well. I mean, I know you're disappointed, and I understand that, but I think you had a good time.
Yeah, and I'm not like, I'm not looking back thinking like, oh, I should have ran harder. I just know that I need to do better there, and that's where the deficit is for me. So
okay, pause. Let's get into it then, since you want to start here. Okay, so what are you saying that you could have done better?
Well, I think that's something I really need to deep dive into and reflect on. I have some ideas. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but for whatever reason, I just feel like I can do better on the run. I'm a better runner than that, and seems like in long course I just can't really keep it together on the run. But
no one can.
But Simo, you know that an Ironman is like 3 different disciplines, right? So you're doing a marathon at the end of a long swim and a long bike.
So
right?
Here's the thing, like,
you're not running a marathon fresh.
Right. Yeah, no. And again, like, it could have been way worse. I persevered through the run, and we're kind of jumping all over the place, but like, yeah, I mean, I spent a ton of time on the washrooms. I was walking to aid stations, and like, so like my run time, obviously, my pace when I was running was probably a lot better than what my overall pace was, because I must have went to the washroom like 10 times. So you're just like in there for a long time and just I had to work some stuff out, and I eventually did, but it's just hard. There's so many decisions you got to make throughout the day. Like, it is unbelievably difficult. So there's a lot of room there for improvement, and that it really is really exciting for me.
So are you saying maybe gut training?
Yeah, maybe
is where it's at for you.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe because it wasn't that hot out, maybe I just took in way too much. Because like I was pissing like the whole day, all day. I was.
Yeah. So when I did California, I pissed like 7 times during the run.
Yeah. Yeah. And I equally on the bike for me, it was just like all the time. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
was just couldn't stop. Yeah.
So your bike smells pretty good right now.
Yeah. The bike is, needs some TLC.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to the run and how.
Yeah,
Well,
we can
I'll
get
just
back
say
to
this before that.
Yeah, I want
is-
to talk about the swim, and I want to talk about
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with the swim, but I just you touched on it, so I had to attack that comment. But like uh, running that first marathon, you're kind of like, oh man, I did okay, but I left. Every person who's ever run their first marathon, I think, has said, I left so much time out there. I need to do this better. I need to do that better. I did a half, and I was pretty good at the half, and I knew how to handle it. And then I got to the full, and it was different. It was a different
Mhm.
beast. And I
Yeah.
feel like you just lived that for the Ironman. Like you asked me what a reasonable goal was before your Ironman for the run,
Mhm.
and I said, dude, if you can do 4:15 on your first one, like to me, because I know how hard you're going to go on the bike,
Mhm.
that is a win. That's what I told you. And you said, can I do sub 4? And I said, I don't think so, but like go for it. But like, I
Mhm.
don't think that's possible. Anyways,
Mhm.
so shout out to you.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Thanks.
trying to get you to keep your head up here
Yeah.
because,
No, for sure. My head is high. I do not have
good.
my head
Your
down.
head got to be high because
Yeah. Yeah.
for someone who's never done I don't think I've ever done a sub 11 in my 4. So
Yeah.
like anyone here who's listening who's ever tried an Ironman would be like, this guy's disappointed with an 11 hour and 3 minutes try Ironman on a tough Wisconsin course where, he finished 5th in the bike overall and 22nd overall in his age group. Man, this guy's got to put his chin up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to say. Now let's
Yeah.
go back to the
Thanks.
swim, and maybe you want to
Yeah.
start us with that morning or anything you want to say about before the race.
Yeah, sure. Well, I've got a lot on my mind. I'll try to keep it short. I know this hour goes by really fast, but so the race day was just I don't know. It was epic morning. Like I was just so happy. I slept. I slept about 6-7 hours. I fell asleep
Wow.
around 8 o'clock.
Wow.
And it was just that alone was just like a massive win for me. Like I can't overstate how happy I was when I woke up after that sleep. Just like I just had a really like it's just stressful traveling there, and like I've got this list of things I got to do. Like I got like this notebook, and it's like page after page after page of things you got to check off and do. And just to be able to like see the check mark on every little thing on that list in the morning, and knowing that you did all the preparation, and like Sonia was there every step of the way, helping me out. I couldn't have done it without her. And that morning, just like I was so worried about the weather because it said 8 degrees high, and I was like, I do not do well in these conditions. And I woke up and I walked outside, and it was like gorgeous out. Like I was not cold at all. Sonia and I parked a little ways away from the venue. We were walking there, and like you could just see the skyline, the sun coming up, and it was just an epic morning. And just like walking there, getting ready, and kind of fast forward to the swim start. The swim start was just like getting down there with all these people, like everyone's high-fiving each other. The music's it's like the music's blaring. I was just so like happy that I was there. Like I just couldn't believe the journey that I've been through. It was just like kind of emotional for me that I was at the start line. Like I had made it to the start line. Just all the things that could go wrong leading up, getting sick, not sleeping well, not eating properly. I don't know, just like all the things you got to do. And
Can I stop you for
sure.
a second? That's amazing that you were. I remember my first Ironman. It was like, am I going to survive? That I was thinking.
Yeah.
So that for you to be like, I was like, oh man, I was so scared. But
yeah, and it kind of, I mean, if I'm being honest, it is kind of scary. And like the venue is incredible. Like this venue was just like 12 out of 10 amazing. They have these big terrace with like different levels. When you get down into the swim and you look behind you, all you see is like this sea of people on this hill, and then like all these people like on these parking garages and these mezzanines and terraces just watching. And just the energy was just phenomenal. And like that swim, that swim distance, when you're on the mezzanine, like I was watching people practicing swim the days leading up, and like they're swimming out of this lake and they just look like a speck and they're not even moving. And like that was really intimidating to look at the first time. I was like, oh my goodness, like this is going to be a haul.
You can't
The
think about it, right?
Ironman
'Cause
swim
it's
is just so long. It just
Oh
like,
my God.
it feels like I don't know. It's this weird feeling because you never do that distance, right? And you're like, oh, I must be close to done, and you're like, oh, I'm not even halfway.
No, it was just like I was watching these people, so I'm like, this is I gotta calm down here because this is going to be tough.
You actually
And-
can't even like think about what you're really doing, because if you were like, oh, someone's going to drive in a boat and drop me off in the middle of the lake and I'm going to swim back, you'd be like, that's absurd. Nobody would do that. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's crazy.
Right.
And yet here you are. Like,
Here
if you
I
actually
am.
stop and think about what you're doing, you're like, this is a little ridiculous what I'm doing right now.
It seemed a little ridiculous, especially like in, like in Winnipeg, there's not a lot of options for like big open water swim practicing and stuff like that. I mean, you can, but like I just haven't. And anyways, the start line was just unbelievable energy. Mike Riley, the voice of Ironman,
Yeah.
I don't know, he was just there like high-fiving people and like hugging people and like hyping people up. And then somebody sang the national anthem, and it was just like unbelievable. And the gun went off, and I could not be more excited to get in that water. And that's like, I think that's the like part of the emotion that I have, that I felt really good that day, was just like an unbelievable win for me. And I just got in the water and just swam within myself. Didn't try to overdo it. I wasn't trying to race the swim. I was just, trying to knock off each of those buoys, right? And then like once I got in the water and you're swimming past the kayaks and you swim past the first buoy, the second buoy, then you realize you're like, okay, I'm moving here. And then the second buoy comes within the next 4 or 5 minutes. And then you kind of just
Did you know how far these buoys were apart, or?
No, I did not, but it seemed like they were coming quick enough. And like that was just all I needed. Just get to the next one, and I was feeling good.
In my experience in like Ironman swims is like, once you get past the like first 10-15 minutes, you kind of start like feeling your rhythm, and you kind of just, it gets smooth. Did you have any, like in the first 10 minutes, did you have any type of like, was it smooth right away? Because it sounded like you handled it right away. It was very smooth. And then I do remember getting cramps when I did my first Ironman too. Curious about what happened there.
Yeah, well, they have like a swim acclimation just before the start, so I did get in the water a little bit, which was huge. I was scared it was going to be just freezing, and like I don't know. I just had all these thoughts, and it was beautiful. Like I think the temperature was like 19 degrees or 20 degrees Celsius, something like that. And so that helped with my mindset. And then the first 5 minutes, I would say went really well. And then maybe around in the 10-minute mark, I had kind of some negative thoughts creep in a little bit. Like this happens to me pretty much every swim.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh my God, like I need to get out of here. Like, what am I doing here, kind of thing. And that didn't last very long, maybe a minute. I kind of shed it, got rid of it. And then I was just kind of swimming normally, just trying to be efficient. And I don't even know if I passed one person. I felt like I was just getting passed the whole time, but whatever.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. And then, but like I had lots left. Like I just wasn't swimming very hard. I just needed to get out of there my first long, like my first Ironman unscathed. Cause like, I didn't know what to expect on that second loop. So
yeah. Was it 2 loops, the swim?
It was 2 loops. Yeah. Yeah. So
You were kind of slightly positive, but pretty even splits, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I think the positive would have been because of the cramping. I had to like pretty much come to a stop.
Yeah.
But like what I feel like negativing a swim is way harder than a run.
Yeah.
Because you don't realize, you just get tired and inefficient by the end, and you don't like even notice it. So I feel like if you were just a slight positive, that's pretty awesome.
I
Considering
think you were a minute and a half or something like that.
considering you had cramps in the second half. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'd say a good swim overall. Hour 19, that's a good swim. You were 52nd in your age group and 470th overall. That's pretty good in your
Pretty much exactly where I thought I would be. I mean, if I look back, I for sure could have went like a little bit harder, but I wasn't going to. So
yeah, you don't need those 4 minutes to just
No.
then kind of ruin the start of your bike or
No.
the bike.
No.
Because I mean, you're a machine on the bike, so you just need to be able to pass people on the bike and to chip away at people one by one.
was there any drafting on your swim, or how did that go?
I wasn't looking for drafting. I was honestly just looking for clean water. I just do not like being around people. So
Yeah.
I was actually on the inside of the buoys, except for the corners where you have to be on the outside to turn. I went completely on the inside away from people. So I was pretty much away from people the whole time. I mean, I got kicked in the throat. I got swam over top. Like there's a few things that happened, but like, yeah.
Par for the course.
Yeah, exactly. I was just kind of trying to swim by myself, to be honest. I just needed to get that one out of the way.
Yeah, that's how I've always felt way more comfortable by myself, but I'm trying to get this for this one. Like I feel
it was enjoyable. Like try to enjoy it. Like that's my recommendation for that. Don't try to think like, I just get me on this bike, get me out of this water. Just try to enjoy it. I think that'll go a lot further.
I've been swimming really well, so I'm hoping.
So Charlie, I did the same swim as Simo, a little faster in Nice.
Yep.
No wetsuit, and I was 1,537th.
Yeah, you weren't very fast.
Very, very back of the pack.
Yeah, I saw that.
No wetsuit too. Oh,
but still, like, just saying. So Charlie, that there's going to be some fast swimmers for you next week. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Because I think 119's. I think it's a good time, and you're not. I mean, I know you probably wanted 115 or something, but whatever. Like the best case would have been a 114 or 15 or something, right?
Totally. And I think if I wanted to do that, I probably maybe could have, but it wasn't. It was not happening that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then transitions. So then, how long? So it looked like it was a bit of a jog between the swim and
it was so long. And like when I got out of the water, so you get out of the water and you're pretty far away. You have to go up this helix. It's a spiral ramp that goes up to the ballrooms of the hotel, and I was like cramped right up, so I could barely move. I don't know. I've never felt like that before. It was just like I was kind of hobbling around. I had the peelers take the wetsuit off me. I was carrying my wetsuit up this helix, but it was still super awesome because like people were lined up and it was just like everyone's cheering for you.
How wide is this helix?
It's a car ramp, right? So it's like a
so it's like the Bomber Stadium.
Garage.
Yeah, like a stadium. Yeah, exactly. And there's just people everywhere cheering. It was just so cool. But I was slow going. I couldn't run. Like I was hobbling around. I don't know what was going on. Was
it a bit cold here? Were you a bit cold?
What's that?
Were you a bit cold? I was worried that you were cold.
I was a bit cold. But like not I wasn't suffering.
Okay.
But hit me up if you know how to fix cramps like that. But
I feel like I used to get them a lot, Simo.
Yeah.
And I don't anymore, so I don't know what changed. I think I don't know. I think I just became. I don't know what changed.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So. Anyways, so you get into these ballrooms and they have your bags for you and they have people helping you out
in a ballroom.
Well, it's like a hotel, so you go inside and they have like
transition is in a
transitions
hotel?
In a hotel.
Yeah, you're indoors
wow.
in these like giant conference rooms. It was insanely well organized. Like
It
was amazing. It was unbelievable. So you're inside. And all these volunteers are helping you out. It was super simple. They have your bag. They call out your number. You grab your bag. But I took a lot of time in transition one because I couldn't run. And then I had to I bought these arm sleeves to keep myself warm on the bike. So I had to put those on, and I was wet. It took a little while. I put gloves on. And then my plan was to run with my bike shoes in my hand to my bike. But I last minute changed. I decided to put my bike shoes on and run with my bike shoes to the bike. And I just couldn't. It was just so slow. Like there's nothing I could have done.
So I was reading the rules for Nice, and you can clip them in.
Yeah.
I wasn't, but it's pretty much specifically says that you can put them right on your bike if you want.
Yeah. The reason I didn't is because there's a helix going down and it's really, really technical. And I'm like, I just did not want to mess around with falling.
Yeah.
It's just
right.
like,
You told me that already.
Yeah.
I'm just for myself, I'm going to put them right on.
Yeah, I think you should too, especially because you got the straightaway, right? With Nice, it's like
it's going to be super easy. Yeah.
And the swim transition to Nice is close. You're out of the ocean, you're right in your bike.
Yeah.
And then you're biking.
But you got to run quite a bit with your bike.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the length, it's the length of the transition.
Yeah.
Which is
200 meters, maybe?
Yeah.
Is it more than
probably save a bunch of time by running without the shoes, right?
I would think so. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, and then I don't have to put the shoes on, which is going to be another minute saved, 30 seconds for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Simo, you're in transition.
Yeah.
You took 8 minutes and 48 seconds. Really not that slow. You thought it was really, really slow, but everyone around you did 7-8 minutes.
Okay. I haven't had a chance.
I mean, compared to your buddy Labby is a bit slow, but
let's give a shout out to Labby.
Oh, big shout
out to Labby.
I got to know.
So sorry, where did he finish? 8th?
He finished 50th overall, I think.
But like in his age group, he was 8th or 9th or something. Right?
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah. We got to know him and his partner Bronwyn over the weekend, and they're amazing people. And
she's also a
great triathlete,
right?
She's been winning the local races here too. And yeah, no, it was really good. It was really good having them. Like that's a whole other story. We did some course recon together, and Bronwyn and Sonia were just amazing. Like we saw them all over the course. Like I saw them in transition, I saw them on the bike course, on the run course. Like I saw them everywhere. They were giving us splits, and like it was just super, super fun to have them around.
That's fun, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So
awesome.
Patrick Labossiere, Labby finished 11th in his age group. He was 6th after the bike. Man, he crushed. Well, you also crushed your bike. Barely beat you on the bike, but he had a 3:34 run, which wow.
We have identical bike splits pretty much in every race we've done together. Like sometimes within seconds.
So we'll talk about the bike a little bit here. But you were gaining. So you started off a little slow, then you gained a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, Labby gained on you a little bit.
The last 15K, he gained like a minute or whatever.
Like you were like 2 minutes ahead at some point. And
your splits at 150 or 160K was 1 second apart.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
1 second apart.
1 second apart. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I'm not sure if he knows that or I didn't know that. So,
because
there was one other Manitoban I want to mention though.
Okay.
55 to 59-year-olds. He beat me in St. Malo 2 years ago.
What's his last name?
Luc Guillet.
Okay.
He finished 5th overall in his age category. It's pretty amazing.
Wow. A 347
347 marathon.
Amazing.
Wow, he's consistent. 3rd after the swim, 8th after the bike, 5th after the 6:07 bike, 3:47 run. Total time 11:07, just behind you.
Oh wow!
Congrats, Luc.
Wow.
Back to your run. Back to your bike.
Yeah. So getting out of transition. It's pretty technical and like really thin. It's like tough to pass people. Oh, we lose Charlie.
That's all right. Keep going.
Yeah, it's really technical. So I think the reason why maybe I was pretty slow getting out is because like you have to get on bike paths and then you got to kind of loop around a bridge and like you're like in the city. So it was really kind of tough to get going, which is fine. It's the same for everyone, but just like all these technical areas trying to get out of the city was just like, you can't really go fast.
How was that, like 5K, 10K?
Yeah, maybe the first 5K was pretty technical, I would say.
I don't know if the splits were accurate, but your times were still pretty fast for those first 5 or 10K.
Yeah,
well, they were fast. I guess I was just comparing it to Labby because I knew you guys were pretty close. So I was like, okay, so relative to Labby, how well is he doing? That means like, so you were a little slower than Labby in the first 10K.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but you probably had way more traffic than he did, I'm guessing. Was one of the things. Like I remember doing Ironman Texas, and there was so much traffic at the beginning. And then even Ironman California in the city, there's so much traffic. You're just kind of.
It might have been a blessing in disguise that there was that much traffic, because otherwise I might have overbiked even more.
What, you think you overbiked after?
No, I don't. Not really. I mean, no, I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. Nah, I don't know. I biked how I bike in training. I didn't try to overdo it. I just biked. Honestly, I just went within my means. And
what were your means for? Obviously, you're measuring power for anyone who's listening.
Yeah. So
what was your big picture goal?
What's your average power, normalized power?
Normalized power, I think it was about 245.
Okay, an average.
But yeah, that would probably be my average overall. So normalized power is like it's like an algorithm. It takes into consideration when you stop pedaling if you stop pedaling for breaks, like or at aid stations or going downhill or whatever the case may be. It just puts a higher weighted value on your big power outputs going down up hills and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it just kind of like eliminates all the BS, like getting on the bike in transition and all that. So.
But really, it's simple mathematically. It's just it normalizes it based on distance as opposed to just by time.
Yeah.
So, but I still think average is a. I mean, if you don't pedal for a minute, I mean,
your power output just drops, like it sinks like crazy.
Yeah.
So especially,
I think they're both meaningful, but.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, 245 was your normalized power output for 5.25 hours.
Yeah.
And your average power output would have been lower, right?
Yeah, it was a bit lower, probably closer to 225 or something like
225.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I have to do when I have to do my tempos.
Yeah. 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 Well, but honestly, my average power for the first 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes, I think was like almost 260. And
I saw some segments there. You did some hills at over 300.
Yeah, I had no choice because of my one by setup. Like I don't have a second derailleur in the front. So my gear ratios were not good for this course. Like I thought they would be. But
what was your cadence going up those hills?
I didn't have my cadence on my computer, but it probably wasn't good. Like it was
like 40, 45.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so that probably hurt me a lot. Like I never got past, in the end, I probably never got past once on the course. But I got past a lot on the hills. And then I would just pass all these people once on the downs or on the rare.
Yeah, I guess that's because you're probably
on the hills. I was just getting people.
You're heavier than the average guy that's going your speed.
Yeah, but I had to work a little harder because of my gear ratios, and I felt that for sure on the back half. So something to consider next time for me, anyways.
So your time wasn't really a goal; it was more the power was your goal, or did you also have a time goal?
Yeah, well, I thought 5:15 would have been realistic based on me not trying to go too crazy. So I hit my goal time, and it was within what I thought. What's that?
8 seconds. You beat it by 8 seconds.
Yeah, and I actually didn't even know what my bike split was until Sonia told me.
I was gonna say, did you slow down at the end to try to hit it right on the nose, or no?
No. I was just biking,
Did you take it easy at the end though, a little bit, or no?
Yeah, a little bit. I was with it. I caught up to like a group of people that were similar caliber to me. So once you get with that group of people, we were all kind of just going the same speed. Like I would say the last 10K going back into transition. So there wasn't a whole lot of passing going on at that point. Yeah, like I was feeling good energy wise at that point. I wasn't sure how my legs were going to be. I knew it was going to be tough because like those hills is 2,000 meters elevation. Like it was relentless out there. Like I think everyone coming off that bike was feeling pretty beat up because like that was tough and very technical. I was out of my aero bars a lot. Like I was on my base bar like a ton, like lots of sharp turns, lots of hills. So yeah, it was just very technical, but I think I rode it really smart. Like I just like the corners, the downhills, everything. I think I don't have any regrets about the bike. And I used personal need station at the halfway mark. Charlie, that might be something you want to consider. I tried to go as light as possible with my nutrition because I didn't want to carry anything around on those hills. And the personal needs station at the halfway mark, you come in and there's this lady that has a microphone and you tell her your number. So I said 1069 and then she shouted it out on the speaker. Somebody came out with my 2 water bottles. I threw away 2 or 3 water bottles, put on my 2 water bottles, and I was gone. It was like 30 seconds.
Totally. That's not always the experience.
Were they still
That's never been the
experience. Were they still cold or?
Not really, but not bad because it wasn't that cold out. So
yeah, usually they're like, you stop, there's lines, you tell your number, you have to get off your bike, they go, they look, it takes a while, you wait, they bring you the bag. Like usually it's not that efficient in the ones that I've done.
Maybe because it was on my second loop and I had already passed like large amounts of people.
Okay.
Like, by that point, it was few and far between I was seeing bikes. So maybe that's the reason why it was good for me, but incredibly well organized. That worked out really well for me. Yeah.
Wisconsin's got that reputation of putting on a good race. And they also have a reputation of selling over expensive sweaters that look really, really nice for podcasts.
Yeah. This one was free, but they took my money at the store. Trust me.
Oh, this one came with your packet?
This one they gave at the finish line.
Is it one of those thin ones that I had for like California? Okay, those are nice.
Yeah, they had.
You only paid $1,000 for it.
If I wish I
got a free workout in with it.
Free workout in for the $1,000.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. It does look good.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm pretty happy about it.
Any significant events on the bike, or it went pretty smooth?
No, it went really smooth. Some crazy. I think my max speed was like 79 kilometers an hour, like that.
What?
Yeah, that.
Oh God!
I think that happened twice.
I've never gone faster than 72. I think
it was a little scary. But I was like a proud, like potty trained kid with peeing on the bike all the time. Like I was just like, Rob and Charlie talk about this all the time. I'm like, I'm finally doing it
on the downhills.
Yeah, it's a reality now.
Did it seep automatically, or did you have to like create a window for the pee to stream down your leg?
It was smooth. It was clean.
Nice. Yeah. Urine streaming down your leg. Such a great feeling, that warm urine.
Yeah, pretty funny. So
okay, so bike, no concerns. You did what you had to do. Came in right on schedule. The 4 million miles that you did in training looks like they helped out. And then 3-minute transition. That's pretty fast. You were the fastest.
You gained some time there. You actually gained a spot there. You went from 14th to 13th.
Okay.
If I look at everyone for T2 around you, the 10 before, 10 after, you have like among the fastest transition.
Oh wow, that's great. And again, like the organization, like they had a guy there. He was telling me the weather. He was telling me to have a great day. He had my shoes out. He had my socks laid out. He had my race belt. He put my race belt around my feet.
Never seen that.
You put your socks on in T2?
T2, yeah.
Oh, so that's even faster.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I didn't feel like they went on that fast, but I was just, I don't know.
Did you
Yes.
have a technique? I've been practicing my sock putting on technique.
No, I just
Let's
kind
hear
of
it, Charlie.
put my thumbs in, get the toes on.
Yeah,
And,
just open it up real wide.
yeah. Make sure you have your left and your right sorted.
Kind of like how mom taught us when we were 3. Same strategy. You open it and you put your foot in. Or is it
No, but you
different?
gotta like really you gotta really open it and like just have like a thin strip. So like you don't want to, you want to make it so your foot doesn't have far to go through, right? Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I went on. Yeah.
It's valuable intel. We'll make sure to
It
snip
is.
this
Hey,
and put it
these
on,
all marginal
Instagram.
gains, man. This is what it's all about. It's a race.
Well, that's
Here
pretty
I
good.
am.
So you put
Here
on
I
your
am in
socks,
my-
3 minutes, we're good to go.
Well, I
That was
got
the
off
first
my
mile.
bike. I got off my bike, so I unclipped before I had to go up the helix, and I had my feet on top of my bike shoes going up the
Only way to
helix.
do it.
And I went to get my foot over the saddle to get off my bike. I could barely get it over the saddle. And I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, because
That's
of those
not it.
bottles. I'll have to remember that.
You'll have to
Bottles,
remember.
You have to pop it over higher.
Yeah. Yeah. But then they grab your bike for you, which is really nice.
Oh
That
man.
helps.
So okay. So yeah.
So
Did
they
they do
grab
that
your bike.
once for you, Rob? Did they grab your bike or no? Or do you have to rack it?
I don't
think
remember.
you have to rack it.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you have to rack it yourself.
You know what? I do remember. I had the Nirvana VIP thing, and they had a Nirvana guy there racked it for me.
Okay.
Cheat code.
That
Cheat code.
helps.
Yeah.
That helps. So
Speaking of paying $1,000 for a sweatshirt, anyways,
yeah.
the Nirvana experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
they get you. They
Yeah.
get you.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It is what it is, I guess.
So as you're starting the run, here's my leading question for you for the run.
Yeah.
You had 4 hours and 12 minutes to break 11.
Okay.
So obviously that was I'm guessing, knowing you, that you're like, okay, break 11, break 11, break
Yeah.
11, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So on my watch, I had a screen with moving time and overall time, like what time it was during the day. And I knew it had to be before 6 o'clock or 6, whatever.
6:03, I think.
6:03 or something like that. So I started running, and it was like a bit touch and go, but like my heart rate wasn't too high. I felt really organized with my gels and everything that I had going on. And I started running, and like it's pretty crazy. Like there's no one out there on the course yet. Like there are, obviously, but
You're you're too fast of a biker.
yeah, it's just it was just kind of
It's the downside. It's the downside of being a fast biker.
yeah.
I've never I've never experienced that.
Yeah, well, you kind of have them, I think. No? Well, I
There
guess
was a lot of
California,
people-
you started really late in the swim.
I started so late. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Had I started at a reasonable time, like an hour earlier, the course would have probably been a lot less jam packed.
An hour. Holy.
Well, they
Well,
were
no,
doing
like 40. I could have started like 40 minutes earlier for my Ironman.
Oh my
California.
goodness.
It would have
Oh,
been a reasonable set an hour, but yeah.
yeah, I started pretty close to the front for the swim. So anyways, I was checking my watch, and I'm like, 9 minutes per mile. I told Rob I would not break 9 minutes per mile. Just keep it at 9 minutes per mile. And it felt really good. And then I had a water bottle with some nutrition, like a collapsible bottle that I carried. And I just kept sipping on that. And it just kind of wasn't really digesting. And I'm like, this doesn't feel great. And I haven't even looked at each of my splits, but yeah,
You're
I
pretty
started hitting the washrooms pretty fast, and not number 2, but just lots of peeing. And then I started having GI issues, and just kind of started going downhill pretty quick. But yeah, the run course, unbelievable, like crazy nice. You're running through like college. It's a college town, so there's like crowds of people coming out to cheer for you. You run through the college football stadium twice. You run through and around like one of the lakes. You're in a forested area. You're through like
Is there loops? Is there loops on this course?
It was 2 loops. Yeah.
So start, finish it. Oh, you must do an out and back here. I'm looking at your Strava here.
Yeah.
You must do like a couple out and back here, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then there's a loop in the middle. Interesting course, yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of turns, looks like.
Lots of turns, but it was so well marked. There was zero confusion. Like the organizers and
yeah, Ironmans are usually good for that. It's pretty hard to.
Yeah, it was. I just can't get over the organization of this event and the magnitude of this event. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this. It was just so well done. But anyways, back to how I was feeling on the run. I guess I just was trying to get through some GI issues. I think you guys know exactly how that feels.
Well, so Simo, can you break it down a little bit? Like maybe when did those start? Because I'm looking at your Strava and looks like everything's going well till about mile 9.
Okay. Yeah, I would say mile 9. That makes sense.
If you say so, Charlie.
Yeah. I haven't looked.
Did you break it down at all? Like when you were running, like did you remember like any types of like? Because when I usually in these runs for me, when I do an Ironman, like I kind of reflect after and I'm like, okay, this is when there's like episodes. Was there anything like that for you? Like where?
No, not necessarily. I just, no, it was pretty steady the whole time for me. The bathroom breaks, I mean, the bathroom breaks take a lot of time out of you, but it also probably gives you a little bit of maybe a well-needed rest. I'm not sure if it's like a net gain or a net loss. I don't know, but
definitely a net. I would say definitely a net loss
because you're just not moving, but you are resting. I'm not sure.
But it's hard to get started again, is what I found, because I peed like a lot in California, and
yeah. So, but I just tried. I was just really hoping to keep it at the 9 minute per mile, and with all the breaks that I was taking, it was just impossible. I was just feeling really rough, but like my spirits were high. Like there was no point where I was like, I'm not going to finish or anything like that. Like I was still feeling really like good energy wise. I wasn't demoralized or anything like that. Like I was just kind of enjoying it at that point. Like it was just a really cool atmosphere and the energy was great. And I knew I was going to finish and I was really, really happy about that at the time. I didn't want to run harder than I was because I didn't know what to expect at the end. Like what if I run hard now and then I just really blow up? I'm like, then that's bad. So I just tried to I was just in damage control and just tried to hold what I could and tried to finish strong. So yeah, as much as I'm disappointed with the time, I'm happy with how I handled it, if that makes sense.
Well, what mile did you start or kilometer did you start doubting that 11? Like when did you give up? When did you think you still had it? Like that whole game, how did that play out?
Well, I
actually
thought maybe I could do sub 11 with 10K left. But maybe my math was just not mathing properly.
Well, you missed by 3 minutes. I mean, of course, you
can lose 3 minutes on the last 10K pretty easy.
Yeah,
you can gain 3 minutes easy.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew on the last 5K, I'm like, I'm gonna have to really turn it on here, and I don't think I have it. So,
was anyone giving you updates, like your fans out there, or?
Yeah, Sonia. Well, I saw Sonia on the course a few different times. She was like, she said she must have done 6 or 7 miles on that course trying to.
Yeah.
She was.
How did it feel to see her?
What's that?
How did it feel when you saw her?
Amazing. Yeah. It was just so nice. Like she ran beside me. I know you're not supposed to, but there was a couple areas it was quiet. She would run beside me and just give me updates, and yeah, I would just ask her questions, and then the next time I would see her, she would tell me. Mostly, I just wanted to know what my bike split was. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing having her out there, and I can't speak for her, but it seemed like she had a pretty good time doing it. So she was just like buzzing around that run course, trying to keep me updated. And it was really nice. So
I imagine it's a fun day. I mean, I've never like been with someone who's done an Ironman, but like I know following them on an app is super fun. So I can imagine if I was there, it'd be fun. My dad says like he like just loves it. Like when he came to the 3 or 4 or 5.
One of the things these Ironman races do really well is like it's really spectator friendly. Like because they usually have the run loop in like a pretty small area so that you can like catch the runner multiple times
times per loop, and usually there's multiple loops.
Yeah, definitely. No, the spectator, like you're running down these streets with lined with patios of people like drinking beers, and like you're in so many different areas of the city, but like all like pretty tight. And you're just like, it was like a new environment every time you turned a corner. It was just super, super cool. Just so it was as much as I was suffering, I was really enjoying it too. Like it was.
I want to ask you about the suffering. Like, how bad was it? How like you knew you'd finish, you knew you'd have a good time. There was never like I don't know if I could finish this, or I'm hurting so bad I don't know if I want to finish this.
No,
Why
never
did I
once.
sign up for this?
Not even close.
Was there ever any type of negative talk like why am I can't run faster?
Yeah, there was that. I mean, the whole time I'm like, goodness, like I gotta.
You're a loser, Chris. Why can't you run fast?
I'm like, I gotta figure this out. Like I had all sorts of things like that going on in my head. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I mean, if I look back at my training, obviously there's things like whatever. There's all sorts of excuses, but I did run. I ran enough. Like I ran a decent amount. Like I don't know. It's just.
I think you're blessed with being an unblessed or hard work. Not blessed. Blessed is the wrong word. You're a really good biker. Really, 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 really good. Elite. And I think when you I think for most people who just go out and do their first Ironman, if they're able to do a decent bike and a 4:15 marathon, they're ecstatic. They're ecstatic because, and I'm just trying to put context around it, but the fact that you did so well in your bike skews, I think, your expectations for everything else. Right? Or maybe that's wrong, but like you're so good at biking that it's tough to put, like you'd have to run a 3:30 like Labby did for that to be equivalent, right?
Right. Yeah. And if you look at everyone within give or take 20, 30 people within of my bike time. So I biked, call it a 5:15. If you look at anybody else who biked a 5:15, their runs are significantly better than mine. I'm like a massive outlier for the run, and like I shouldn't compare myself to others. Or
but also like I think your athlete age for running, I mean, so you must be you must be naturally gifted at biking, but your athlete age for running, like you still got a couple years before you actually put enough training in, I think. So I think there's a potential there for you. I think you're only like 2 years into running pretty much, right?
Dude, it was his first Ironman.
Yeah, and I agree, and I think that's what's exciting. I think there's just like so much more there if I do it right, and I can't wait to see what's next. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's just there's lots of learnings there. So,
but also if you go to everyone who ran a 4:15 and you check out their bike times, 6:15, 6:54, 6:21, 8 hours, 7:22, 6:20, 6:47. No one's at 5:15. So you could look at it both ways, right?
Yeah, fair enough. And I didn't look at it that way, so I appreciate that.
So I just want to just remind you that Charlie always says marathons are hard. Sorry, I'll let you finish your thought, Charlie. I just want to say Ironman marathons are really hard.
Yeah.
And the first time you do one, and you're so clueless. Second time, you're a little better. Third time, you're a little bit. I think the more you do these, the more you're going to learn. And I wanted to ask you if you're going to do more, but Charlie, go ahead. I interrupted you.
No. I guess back to the comment that you forced me to make early on is how good I felt about my California result was that I always have seen myself as like an outlier for biking too, but my run was like I was 16th in my age group for the run also. So it's like I'm really proud of it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking about Rob, I haven't had the chance to follow you on an Ironman because since I've known you, I don't think you did one. But Charlie, I followed you last year during California, and I just on the run, I was just like, I can't believe Charlie did. I think he did 3:45,
3:47.
Yeah, I was like, that is just unbelievable. Like I was thinking about that a lot on the run. I was like, that is crazy.
Yeah, no, now that I haven't really reflected on this much since then, but yeah, I don't know if that was magic in a bottle or whatever, that Ironman for me. I don't know if I'll ever get there again, but yeah, it's pretty special.
Yeah. And was it hot too?
It was hot. It was like 26, 27.
Yeah. So the high this day was like 18, 19 or something like that. And I'm like, I kept thinking, I'm like, if it's any hotter than this, I would probably be in big, big trouble. Because I felt kind of hot at 18, 19 degrees. And I'm like, I'm at my max right now. So I got,
I did a run this week and it was like 12 degrees out, and like 1 mile out, I took my shirt off because it was like hot. I'm like so accustomed to the heat.
I got to share this one with you, Simo. When I did my first Ironman, 5 hours and 19 minutes, my run was 5 hours and 19 minutes, and I finished 300th. Okay. Overall.
Yeah.
5 hours and 19 minutes, 300. It was 34 degrees with 90.
That was Des Moines.
Humidity, so Des Moines, yeah.
Yeah.
The next year in Texas, I did a 350.
Okay.
And I finished 243rd.
Okay.
So I basically finished the same.
Yeah.
Well, there might have been more people. I'm guessing there was more people in.
They both had 2,200 competitors, but like a third didn't finish in Des Moines.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, the heat is definitely a thing for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anyways, do you want to do another one?
What do you guys say? There's a non-zero chance.
That's a Charlie line, but yeah, there's a non-zero chance that.
Yeah,
I guess the question is, when are you going to sign up for your next one? If I was a gambling man, I'll say 3 weeks.
I don't know. I don't know which one I want to do. So
okay, fair enough.
But I am very excited. Yeah, definitely.
I might be able to be talked into another one just because I would want to see how fast I could do the run.
You should do another one.
I'm only doing another one if I get to go with Simo, Rob, and Victor.
The Rock? Okay. I thought you were going to say The Rock.
Yeah.
Did you see, by the way, shout out to Victor. He ran a sub 6 minute per mile.
I saw that. Race. I saw it. He almost beat Johnny Coffin.
Was that
and
the 10,
Tristan
10,
De Silva?
10 and 10. He ran it sub 1 hour.
I hope Victor knows what he's got going on there, because he's special. He's going to be a special triathlete.
Well, the Plus Rapide de l'Ouest, I think he might know.
Yeah, he's got a new TT bike, so look out.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, like, living vicariously through him for his next few triathlons.
Yeah, I can't wait till he finishes like top.
Maybe we go to his. Which one is he doing?
Copenhagen. His mom.
He'll finish top 20.
August, I think.
No pressure.
I mean, if I do another Ironman, I would do it with you guys if you wanted to, but I wouldn't, like, I would do it, quote unquote, B race for fun, like easy bike, and just try to pound the crap out of the run. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and the thing with Ironman is I really think it's something I can be good at.
You are good at it now, Charlie. It's not something you could be good at. You're good now. Today you are good.
Yeah, I could be better.
Let's keep this in the cards, Charlie. I hope you keep it. I hope you keep the Ironmans going. I know it's tough to juggle with life and all that kind of stuff. Like, that makes sense. But
Rob, I really you a pep talk.
Rob, I really want you to do another one.
Okay.
You're gonna do another one. I know you are.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the urge to do it. I'm starting to.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do. Like, I love training for marathons so much that it's tough to. I don't know when I'd fit it in. I'd fit it in as a B summer race.
For me, it would really help if we could go. Like, Texas was so much fun. We did it like with Derek, with Dwayne the Rock,
Trav.
and Trav, and that was fun.
Yeah,
So,
like we had
Shout out-
the most amazing weekend. Like I can't get over the weekend I had with Sonia and just Madison, Wisconsin, hidden gem. Like, oh my goodness, what a beautiful, like the bike course was unbelievable. Rolling hills, amazing views. The fields what's that?
Death cliffs where you can see the side.
No, none of that. None of that.
Okay.
But it was a nice surprise. Like just, yeah, the experience was I've never experienced anything like this. So I to be able to experience something like that with you guys somewhere would be amazing. And there's just some gifts within this experience that you cannot put a price tag on. It's just incredible.
Yep. That's why I was following you on Sunday and I was like, I kind of have to do another one of these. Like, this was like,
Yeah.
it's fun living vicariously to you guys, but like, I think I got to do another one.
Yeah.
Charlie, how do you feel about next week? I know we're getting short on time, but it's going. I know you talked about it last week.
I'm going to do it. I mean, so the swimming feels super strong. Okay. So swimming, I feel like I'm like a 9 out of 10 right now compared to my expectation. Bike, I'm like, if it wouldn't be for the fact that I'd have to climb hills, I'd feel good. But so I don't know, 6 out of 10 on the bike and 5 out of 10 on the run.
Okay. I'm pulling for you. I'm definitely pulling for you. I want to give a shout out before we wrap this episode up. I gotta tell, Ken Dryden passed away. And I was thinking about that this morning and during my run. I was thinking about Ken Dryden. I have a Ken Dryden story and I have to tell it because that's what we do on podcasts. Did I ever tell you my Ken Dryden story, Charlie?
I think you have, yeah, but
it's not that good.
It's not ringing a bell, but I'm pretty sure you have.
Marco was like politically involved in something and he needed someone. We were crushing beers and he's like, I need someone to pick up Ken Dryden at the airport. And I was like, excuse me? This is like 10 years ago. I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, we're bringing him in for a golf course. We paid money. He's flying in and he's going to speak at the golf tournament. And then I'm like, you need someone to pick him up at the airport? I'll pick him up. Are you kidding me? I'll do that. He's like, you sure? Yeah, it'll take time out of your busy day. I was like, yeah. So this is like on the Wednesday. So this is like before Amazon and stuff. Maybe it was more like 15 years ago. I don't know. But I went on eBay and I bought 2 Ken Dryden jerseys because my dad was a huge Ken Dryden fan. I remember when we were young, he had the book, The Game. And I bought 2 Ken Dryden jerseys, guaranteed overnight shipping. I paid an extra $100 to make sure I'd get it in my hand for like Friday and the golf tournament was on the Saturday or whatever. And sure enough, the jerseys didn't show up. Of course, I wanted him to sign these jerseys. I was going to give one to my dad, right? Jerseys don't show up. I ended up spending like a good half hour with him on the way airport to the golf tournament and then on the way back. And he talked about it. And I asked him about how, Claude used to always talk about how he could never get up for big races. And this is kind of he could never get up for shitty teams. Like what are they? The Minneapolis, Colorado Rockies and he talked to me about that. He talked to me about how he had a hard time dealing with, he gets so amped up for big games, big races. And I was thinking about that for us and for how hard it is sometimes to get motivated for workouts or whatever, because we're so amped up for this. Anyways, he talked about that. He died. I did not get it signed. He swore to me, I will sign your jersey. Just send him to me and I'll sign him. And I reached out to him and never got him signed. So now I have 2 Ken Dryden jerseys that are unsigned in my closet to this day.
Wow.
But God rest in peace, Ken Dryden. Simo, anything else you want to add about your Ironman?
I'm just blown away by the magnitude of this event. They had Ironman 70.3 the day before too. And they had a college football game on the Saturday right downtown. They had all sorts of things going on. The volunteers, the people were just incredible. The crowds of people on the bike course, the crowds of there was like thousands of people cheering, coming out, supporting. Everywhere you went, there was people congratulating you, offering to buy you a drink wherever you went. Like it was like people telling you how inspired they are, and just the environment was so incredible. And I cannot say enough good things about Madison, Wisconsin. And
dude, you should be in like Travel Wisconsin commercial or something.
Something, yeah. I'm never gonna
payroll.
Yeah. So it's just the volunteers, like amazing. And
Did
Charlie,
you stay at all after? Or?
we left yesterday morning.
So you didn't stick around
Oh,
to see if you had a Kona spot? Probably not.
No, I did not. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But
you're really not far from getting it, and you will get it. Both
did
of you guys will get it.
Labby,
Should you choose?
Labby just missed out. I'm not exact. We were texting a bit. He just missed out. I know that's a big goal of his. He will get hit. That was his goal this year. But the field was stacked. I mean, if you look at the times this year compared to last year, it's like not even close. Like the field was completely stacked this year. Like my time this year compared to last year, I would have been like potentially top 100. I think I could be wrong. Maybe even better than that. So there's the athletes out there. That's another thing. Like the athletes, you don't see this anywhere else. Like it was amazing to see some of these athletes. And I know we're up against time here, but Charlie, I hope you enjoy your Ironman in Nice. I hope you can have a good trip and look back on your training and knowing that you have put in a ton of work, and don't let your expectations undermine your confidence. Riley Dudar sent me a little package about confidence, and that was the biggest takeaway I had, and it helped me out a lot. Just remember that you've put in the work, and the work will take care of itself, and you'll have a good result no matter what. So
Charlie's the best race runner on the planet, so he will figure this out.
He is. He is.
He steps up on game day. He always does.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Once I'm
No
past,
pressure.
once I'm past K60 on the bike ride, I'm gonna send it.
Yeah.
No pressure, but I expect ridiculously good things, and will be disappointed if I don't get them.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm kidding. Actually, I usually go really hard on the bike on these Ironmans, and my plan is to not go that hard on the bike because I don't want to die. Mostly.
Expect it to be tough early on. Just remember.
Yeah, that I know, but I'm gonna pace myself, I guess.
Yeah.
Use your gears. That's for sure.
Yeah, once I get to K about 160, I think I'll send it. We'll see.
Yeah.
K 160. Yeah. So the last was it 12 or 14K are in the city, kind of flat.
Well, the last like 10K are flat.
Yeah. But even in the city, there's turns and stuff. Anyways, you'll be able to
Yeah, that's what Patrick told me. He told me to practice the first 10 and the last 10K too.
I went to Monaco. I checked out the casinos. Maybe I should have practiced. Who knows? Maybe I didn't play it the right way. I finished 2067th on the bike. And
was that the course you wanted to leave your bike behind? You're like, you can have it.
Yeah. It's like almost dead last, absolutely dead last. But you're gonna have a good day, Charlie. You're gonna have a good day.
I'll try.
Yeah.
My goal is 11 and a half, though. Or my real goal is 11 and a half. So we'll see.
That's like a sub 10, I think, in my eyes.
Yeah, tough course, but hope you enjoy it. That's going to be an amazing weekend with you, especially with all the pros out there and all the fans. It's just going to be so cool.
So who do you think who's gonna win?
I
don't even know any. I can't name you one athlete.
I think Christian Blumenfeld will win that.
Oh yeah, Blumenfeld.
I think it's pretty tough. I just think he's hands down probably the best Ironman athlete right now. So.
Okay, I'm gonna go Sam Laidlow, and we can go 1-on-1 there.
Yeah, he'll be good, and I'm gonna be watching my guy Cam Worth. He's
ninth place.
He'll be ninth, but he'll crush the bike. He'll probably break a course record on the bike, and I just love watching that guy. He's amazing.
All right,
I know that name. Okay,
Rob, how did your workout go this morning?
It's all good. It's all good. I'm saying not important in the context of this episode.
Yeah,
This
okay, but I'm
episode-
curious. I'm curious. Did you
Okay, it
hit
went really
your-
well. I did strides. Yeah, Sunday I did my fast finish.
No, but did you not have a when was your hard workout? Was it not this morning?
Patrick took it off.
Oh, okay.
Guess he's a little worried about me. I don't know.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
But I have a Thursday workout at the track that I'm excited about. So we'll see what I can do there.
Oh,
ChatGPT believes there is a chance now at
302.
this point.
Oh yeah.
He's predicting 305, but he says there's a chance if everything goes well.
Oh yeah.
Todd, I'm gonna break 330 in Chicago.
I'm going to see Todd at the track workout on Thursday. I'm excited to see him. I'm actually super excited to because you talked about the Ironman, how fun it is to do it as a group. Think of Chicago, how fun that's going to be.
I can't believe we got that coming
all
up.
The stories.
All of
that
us
are
running the race, all of us, is going to be awesome.
Amazing. We got a quick turnaround, Charlie. We'll get it going though.
Yeah. Maybe me and you can run
fun.
it. Maybe me and you can run it together, Simo.
Yeah.
Maybe you two could pace my cousin Pud. It's a joke. No, he's going for a good time.
Last time he wanted to do 4 hours and he missed.
Are we chirping people? That's what we're doing?
No, it was my fault. I mean, I took it on the chin.
Was that tree hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you went full ham at the finish line.
For 20th, so I did win a mug after that. So
for the mug.
Yeah.
When is that coming up? That's coming up too, is it not?
Yeah,
Next weekend?
it is. I think it's on the 18th,
this weekend.
19th.
Can I tell the Donnie Kaler story real quick? I got to tell this one real quick.
The hay in the barn.
Yeah, so Donnie is a run club buddy, and he's very gifted and strong runner, but he doesn't train that much. I'll say that for races or at all for races. So he's like, I think I'm gonna do tree herd, and it was he texted me this I think it's 3 weeks ago, and I was like, hey, the races in 3 weeks, and then this weekend he goes, he did his 30K run. And he texts me, I'm like, oh man, right on. You did your 30K run. He goes, yep, I did it, man. The hay's in the barn. The hay's in the barn. I drove by the barn and there's not a lot of hay in that barn. I don't think you're making it through winter.
Horses
Dude,
the
horses might be starving because you did 2 workouts. You did 2 jogs for your training.
So hay in the barn doesn't mean you can stop. You don't have to work out. You have to actually put the hay in the barn before.
You have to put some hay in the barn. Yeah. So anyways, I do know he'll do well. Donnie is going to do well. And I'm cheering him on, obviously, but I'm joking because he's going to do well. But 2 workouts, that's tough. That's tough for a marathon build. 2 workouts.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, I think they're going to have fun. Him, Grant, Marty, those guys are all running. So it's going to be fun.
A lot of exciting races coming up in Winnipeg too, I think. So.
Hey, my son remember I told you I bought the bib by accident
how did he do? I saw he did the 10K, right?
Dude, he did 90 minutes or 94 minutes or something for the 10 mile.
Oh wow. Nice.
You
got an athlete there.
Yeah, it's turning into an athlete. Go ahead.
Speaking of bibs for the WFPS, I think I heard one of you guys talking about not having one. If you need one, I think I've got one for you. So.
Oh, are you pulling the chute?
No. It's a weekend after Chicago. I think I'll run with Sonia. I'm going to run it for sure, I think. But I know someone that can't make it. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'll snag it.
Yeah.
Let's figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Last words, Simo. Your race?
No, I think I already, this was
chin up, dude. Chin up. You did awesome.
Yeah.
I know you're.
Yeah, no, I feel good. This is like I said, it's an amazing experience. I appreciate you guys both so much, and thanks for having me on again. I love doing these things. I love talking about triathlon. Again, another shout out to Patrick. That was amazing race, Labby, from Winnipeg. Sonia and Patrick's wife, Bronwyn, for being out on the course and getting to know those guys the whole weekend, just incredible. And this has been amazing.
If this was the Oscars, the music would be playing now. Like that's enough thanking. You gotta
Yeah, I know I'm forgetting someone. I know.
Charlie, how about you? Last words, because this is your weekend. This weekend coming up. I'm excited for you.
Last words. Well, I'm going to do a race this weekend. Should be fun.
All right. You're going to do a race this weekend. Should be fun. Okay. Thanks all of you for tuning in, for watching. And remember, more miles, less pace. And follow Charlie on Ironman app this weekend in Nice at the World Championships. Let's go, Charlie. You got this.